Hi everybody, welcome back to our Project 2 YouTube videos. Today we are going to review Unit 5 because we've got a test. Okay, remember Tuesday we have Zoom classes and Thursday or end of the week we have a YouTube class. If you need an alternative time for a Zoom class, contact us. Okay, let's start off by looking at the world. Okay, we started off by looking at the world. Do you remember? We talked about mountains. Is there a mountain near Lugo? There are. Or rivers. What's the river in Lugo? The Minho. Yes, it's the longest river in Galicia. Or perhaps the sea, where we can go on the beach to play. Or sometimes we drive and we use our car and we go over the river on a bridge, maybe on a motorway going very fast, until we get to the city where there are skyscrapers or power stations, and maybe if it's like Coruña, a harbour. Okay, so practice those words. You also will need to remember words for weather. Let's see if we can practice what's the weather like. Well, today it's been very hot and that's for sure, very sunny. But now we're going to look at what the weather is like. Okay, let's just get ready. Excuse me, this is a bit... So, I hope you can see that. What is the weather like? Let's play the game. What's the weather like? Look at the picture. That's right, it's cloudy. What's the weather like? Well, look at that thermometer. It's cold. You might even say it's freezing. What's the weather like? It's sunny. Now, what's the weather like? Look. Is it foggy? No. Is it snowy? No, it isn't. It's windy. Wow, look at that thermometer now. It's in the red. So, what do you think? I know it's sunny, but it's also very, very hot. Now, what is the weather like here? Okay, it's not so nice. This is, in the autumn it rains a lot. It's rainy. And sometimes, especially in the summer, if it's been very hot, it might be stormy. Now, what's the weather like? Look at that. We can't see. It's difficult to see. So what is it? It's foggy. It's foggy. Now, what's the weather like? It's white. It's very, very cold. We can make a snowman. It's snowy. And that, my friends, is the end. So practice your weather words as well. Also, we'll be looking at comparatives. Comparatives. Remember, we use comparatives when we compare two things. I hope you can see this. Look, here are three friends. John, his friend, let's give him a name. His name, Bill. And his other friend, Pete. John, Bill and Pete. Now you can see, if we compare is for two people, okay, or two things. John is 1 meter 50, but Bill is 1 meter 55. Tall, we would say Bill is, comparative, taller than John. Can you say that? Bill is taller than John. Okay, Bill is taller than John. That's how we use that word than to connect. Okay, is comparative than. Now, when we compare more things and say which is the top, okay, we use a superlative because it's super, the tops, okay? Tops are good or the tops are bad. Now, we already know that Bill is 150. Sorry, John is 150. Bill is 155. But Pete is 162. So Pete is taller than Bill. He's taller than John. In fact, Pete is the tallest. Repeat. Pete is the tallest. Look. The tallest. Okay. So let's turn the page over. Comparatives. Compare two things. Okay. When the adjective has one syllable, like tall or fat, okay, we add er. Say taller or fatter. Okay, we add er. Have to remember the spelling sometimes. If it's the maximum in the group, we add est. The fattest. The fattest. Now, some adjectives, like happy, or early, end in y. Yeah, they end in y. So this is an adjective that ends in y. In this case, we go alakazam, abracadabra, the I converts into a magic I. Happy. And then we put our friend ER, happier. And guess what? For the superlative, it's the same. Alakazam, the happiest, with an I. Okay. Now, some adjectives are longer. Okay. Let's think of a long adjective. Beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. It has more syllables. Okay, syllables, part of a word. Beautiful. Now, long adjectives, adjectives that are big, you know, beautiful, interesting, comfortable, and so on. We use a different word, okay? We use the word more. More beautiful, or intelligent, more intelligent. And finally, the most beautiful. The most beautiful. Okay? Now, very few, but just a couple of adjectives are different, okay? They are irregular, shall we say. And they're the two opposites, good and bad. If we compare two things and one does more than the other, we say it is better. Good, better. And then tops of all, the best. Okay? Some people, Rafa Nadal is the best tennis player in Spain. and probably the world. The opposite is worse. Okay, bad, worse. And then to say, wah, terrible. The worst. Okay, the worst. So try and remember those. Okay, so open your books. We got there at last, page 66. Okay, here is a table. This we did in class, remember, so you can use that to look. We did it in class. All I want you to do is to complete the table. Okay? Be beautiful, as we've seen, more beautiful, the most beautiful. You just need to complete the comparatives and the superlatives. Okay? Just before you do the exam. When you do the exam, study the weather. Study these words. Okay? And study comparatives, okay, and comparative structures. All right, and hopefully you have not too many problems. Send the exam back to me and we'll sort it out. Okay, right, I'll see you later. Goodbye. Have a nice day.